We all just saw the Texas Longhorns do it again. So congrats to the Longhorns for winning their back-to-back Women's College World Series. But even beyond the win, I want to share quickly one of the coolest traditions this team has that I think has such a valuable, important lesson that we all can learn from because I think it's applicable to life. And it also is a perfect reason why I always say sports is more than a game. See, for this team, this is a tradition that they have on the team where every player, for every game, they have to pick another player on the team that they're playing for. So, like in this game, the last game today, Tegan Kavan, who was the most valuable player in the tournament in the game, her player that she chose to play for today was Reese Atwood, who was a catcher, the person who caught the last throw she threw to win the game. And as I think about it, I think it is such a cool tradition that this team has to say, this game is bigger than yourself. You are going to pick someone else on this team and play for them. Reminding yourself that it is more than you, it is a team sport. And remembering that when you're on the mound, when you're catching, when you're hitting, whatever you're doing for the team, you are doing it for something, for someone bigger than yourself. I think it's the coolest, and I think it's applicable in life, whether it's work, whether it's family, friendship. A lot of the things that we do collectively as friends, as family, as colleagues at work, as a team, sometimes it really requires us to think about it as it being bigger than ourselves, as doing it for other people. Sometimes that is the inspiration that we need to help us win. And I think this team cracked the code, used that inspiration. I think it was super, super cool to see them talk about it, live it, but even more importantly, win the tournament. Look, I feel so bad for Nazare Kennedy. For those of you that know Nazare, I think, look, she's been to four semi finals in the College World Series. So every year in her college career, she's been to almost the final spot. She just never won the trophy itself. But I think her career, she changed softball. We all saw the contract she got, but she really made softball much more, bringing more fans in. I think making softball, of course, get the recognition it deserves, and even the money, the funding that's coming to softball. Texas Tech putting that whole program on the map. I think it was so cool to see. There were so many great moments from this tournament. So shout out to all the women, all the players, all the teams with this tournament. If you guys were not following it, you missed out. Again, this is why I love sports. I watch all sports for the fun, the competition, of course, the life lessons like the one I just shared. But this tournament was fun. You guys, for those of you that know, from Tennessee, Florida, UCLA, Texas Tech players that are transferred from one school to the other, the rivalry playing against each other. Some people getting upset because one player wouldn't high five another because she had lost. To me, that was the spirit of competition. There were so many cool moments in this tournament. But I think at the end of the day, the best team won the tournament. Texas was the number one team preseason. They had the best team, in my opinion, and they won outright. So congratulations to Texas. But congrats all the teams, all the girls and all the women, all the coaches who gave us such an amazing tournament. But for me, my biggest key takeaway from the tournament is this tradition that these Texas Longhorns have, which is you have to find and think of someone else, not just you, to play for them. And realize that the game is bigger than yourself. And I think it's a lesson that we all can apply in life. Anyways, this is my random thought, my key takeaway from this tournament. And again, congrats to the Longhorns for winning this championship again. And we'll see what Texas Tech comes up with next year, because they will not have Nazare anymore. She's probably going to professional league, and we'll see what that comes up. As always, be human. Don't forget to be kind. Good morning, good afternoon, good on wherever you are. You guys have a good night. I am out. Take care. Bye-bye.